Nonprofit organizations are in a really beautiful space right now. Funding is dwindling from the government, funding is dwindling from foundations, the demand for services is increasing. A lot of nonprofits are going under. This forces an organization to think about the outlandish ideas that nobody wanted to think about on how to address services 10 years ago. Those ideas are pretty darn good right now. And I really would like for the sector to embrace the idea and to have conversations about the promise of social entrepreneurship moving forward.
If you look out across the United States in particular, you'll start to see that nonprofit organizations are doing one thing that I think is very important. They're trying to find those other earned income strategies. There's a lot of talk about the money, but there's not a lot of talk about how that money gets to the actual ventures. And so there's this disconnect right now. There's a lot of money sort of at the top. The early stage, the startups who are engaged in social entrepreneurship, they're looking for money. It's hard for them to find those first $100,000 or $200,000.
But for us, where this connects up with the work that we do every day with nonprofits is we understand there's this financial pressure for groups of we're overly reliant upon government monies. How can we diversify our funding? And that's where social enterprise comes into play. And sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it doesn't. And for us as the support center, where that connects up is helping groups to navigate that. So for any nonprofit that's thinking about moving in that direction, the idea of going in alone and trying to navigate those waters on their own is crazy. To what extent could the support center help them to understand, well, here's other groups that are doing something similar. Can you talk to them? Here are sources of financing. Here's a realistic expectation as to how much money you're going to generate.